Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool. And a while ago I did a video about this C.Jet shop scissor that I liked a little better than my Milwaukee. And I was cutting 2 or 3 layers thick of, corrugated cardboard. Anyway, C.Jet contacted me and said, hey, if you want to cut cardboard, we've got just the ticket. And that's these guys right here, which are carpet, rubber, cardboard cutting shears, and I'll show you those in a second. But also one of the things I mentioned is that this came in 2 versions. One was the solid non-separatable blades, and there was another one, but I had had some issues sometimes, like here's a pair of Fiskars that they come apart, they're a little bit loose. Sometimes lining them up to get them back, I can feel some resistance if they're not quite right. Anyway, so unless you really need the hygiene of being able to pull these things apart, like for game scissors or something, I wasn't as interested in it, but they went ahead and sent me a pair anyway. They're pink. And this has a much different mechanism, similar idea, but if you look at this, the way this fits in here, much smoother, much simpler. So I think they spent the time engineering a design that is better than this kind of crosshatch on the Fiskars. Look at the relief on that thing. I mean, it's just this bloated mechanism. In fact, this whole scissor, it's okay. Half of this is titanium plated. It does have the box or tape ripper on the front. It's got a bottle cap remover here. I find this thing right here to get in the way more than not when I'm trying to do a smooth cut. As you can see, like with this Milwaukee, once you grab it, this would bog down. Comes with a sheath. The sheath does have a sharpener in it. If you want to try to hone up the blades, marginal, and you can open up your bottles without taking the sheath off. And they've got another cutter up here for like opening packages. But what I want is a quality shear. So when I started playing with this, it does have kind of a wire cutter here. It does have like a cap or a grabber there. Now some scissors, like this abomination here from Brazil, you can see it's actually pretty good steel, this INOX. Somebody might know about this. I know nothing about the company, but anyway, they've stuck all kinds of things on it. A cutter, a screwdriver, a bottle grabber thing, a bottle cap opener, a handle that's nearly impossible to use, a great big, hole here. I don't know, look at that quality manufacturing. It looks like they took 2 strokes, two hammer hits to try to seal that thing, to kind of pin it so it wouldn't unscrew on its own. Keep it around for fun. But anyway, it's got the huge handles that I like, and the simplicity, but then also the melted features. I mean, that is really smooth. Compare that. You see that? It does have the large kind of nut there, but compared to that Fiskars, not only does it have the big screw on one end, it's got this gigantic thing. So I like it. C.Jet is really dialing in the separation, and that's important for game processing, which is probably where these are going to find a home. Kind of a dedicated kitchen shear. These are my shop shears, and these were the electrical shears. They're these guys. And what they're designed to do is cut in this configuration here. They make an 8-inch and a 10-inch, and they're quite reasonably priced. I have no idea what's going to happen on Amazon, but this one was like $22, and this was like $23. Stainless steel. It does have a limiter here, so you can see that it's, kind of full open part here. This kind of reduces the degree the blade's open, and then this is full open, large, kind of limited and closed. So you can see locked. Same with this one. These actually were really tight when I first got them. I've been using them a bunch. I can easily operate this with one hand, one finger. Strong spring. If you pull that out, you know, you could stretch it if you wanted a little bit more oomph, but it's pretty decent collar here that allows this to be held tightly. Oops, let me pop the collar back in. Been taking these apart quite a bit. And slide that back in. Get in there. There we go. Alright. So you can see that also acts as a little bumper there. But let's take a look at how they perform. One thing I've noticed between the two, first of all, the smaller one, this is the 8-inch, it actually does give you a little bit more dexterity if you want to cut a shape out versus just slicing things up. This one definitely has more power. Both of them keep your hand out of the direction of the cut, so you can actually do things that you can't do when your hand is in the direction of the cut. I'll pop this up. I've got a super thick cardboard here. But anyway, as I cut into this, you can see I can easily motor across and cut. Well, what about dexterity? You can see, I'll try to compare that. So that's what I can do on one layer versus this guy. You can see if I need to cut something more intricate, much easier. Maybe I should show you what it's like trying to use a conventional pair of scissors, you know, to cut into something. Actually, this one's pretty small. Let me cut a bigger one here to show you what happens. You know, trying to make a corner here, I can't easily do that. But with these, no problem. So if cutting cardboard is something, or cutting carpet or other things, then definitely, you know, consider something like this. This, if I want to slice it up, watch this. So if I cut a specimen here, okay, so you can see that's pretty thick. That's double layered corrugated cardboard. I'm going to bend that here in half. I mean, this is just absolutely, just zips right through it. Same with this one. These are very close. And I'll save the last cut for these. So I've got the multi-layer here. You know, this is a easily do it two-handed job. If I try the Milwaukee, to where I started, you know, takes more effort. Fold this in half. You know, so much faster. I mean, the way these just cut through things, really powerful. So if your cutting needs require something more dedicated to carpet, to thicker rubber, to cardboard, thick cardboard, multi-layer cardboard, definitely check out these C.Jets. And I'm glad that they sent me some, just because I didn't take them seriously. I thought, they look awfully specialized, but in reality, you know, for what they do, pretty incredible. If you want to just go slicing through something with much less effort, you know, than trying to do it with a pair of scissors. And these are the good C-Jets. Yep, that Milwaukee's struggling with this stuff. It's the problem with the small handle. I can't quite get the grip. Yeah, that folded at the tip right there. So anyway, there's your ticket. And for more dexterity, the smaller one. There you go. And with that, dock out.